Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are here. We're good. Next part. And we're in the city.
Yeah. You
That
you
you
would you
refuse
would
to
know it
name.
as you would know it as I meant to Google this on the break.
Google it now. What do we Google?
Great googly moogly.
I can Google it, Michael. Tell me what to Google.
Mother's home in Pashto.
Pashto?
Yeah.
Uh, it's in Sanskrit. I don't know how to read that.
You play D&D and you don't know how to read Sanskrit.
How dare I?
What are you even doing?
I don't even.
It's fine. We can just...
Anyway, it's called the Mother's home.
Yeah.
So you arrive there. I think Rafik and Saba seem to get a little nervous. So we're going to need to hide, just in case. It's probably not a good idea for them to know that we are the children, so to speak.
If we're with her, we should be fine.
Is he making that face?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Just like he'll go along with it either way. I just want to see if you actually convince them.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be very good at
think they
that.
just raise an eyebrow and they're like,
Okay.
this should be interesting then. Do not disappoint me, princess. They like climb up into the cart. And they say something in Abyssal to Saba, which basically summarized to, if you fuck this up, I will kill you. Is basically what they say to him, say to her. And then they just sit on the wagon and just wait.
Okay, so what are we doing in the city, by the way? Like, what is there to be able to do here, Michael?
There is a marketplace. There are inns and taverns. There are houses of government. There are some Yuan-Ti things that are kind of on the DL. If you wanted to tap into those.
Okay, well, let's find an inn to start with.
Are you looking for like one of the like serpent houses that are like, hey, this is a secret place where Yuan-Ti traveling north could stay? Or are you just like, I want to go find it?
I go find the nice inn that nice people stay at.
Right.
This is what you do.
Okay,
that's just what you do, Michael.
So in contrast to Aiken, which is very open, this city is very dense.
Okay.
It's like built and layered on top of each other, and you're like walking through alleyways. And the city has been very careful not to expand outside of its walls, so its only choice has been to grow taller and tighter.
Okay.
See, Echo Eyes is like going everywhere. His sensories is just going mad. The smells, the aroma, the different people, the food.
How's Seander handling that too?
I think Seander's just riding on your shoulder, just kind of being a cat.
Okay.
Are people kind of staring Echo down since they never probably
everyone real perception. Cecilia, yeah, you all are being watched.
I'm used to it.
By a lot of different people. Andrella, you're being watched by at least, you've definitely noticed one guy in particular watching you.
But like you don't watched as in Like
followed and stalked, or just
right.
watched as you walked past?
Hard to say.
Because Andrella's used to people looking at her as she goes past. She's a princess, and a lot of the time she'd be in an officially declared.
I think the thing you notice is you're seeing the same people.
Right. Okay.
So you'll go around a corner and then like take another turn, and then they'll be there like watching you again.
Right. So I whisper in Draconic to Andrella, we're being followed.
I look around. By who? Huh? Where?
Echo, you notice in particular a very, very short person. It's hard to tell if it's a human child or a halfling. That like keeps showing up like in like windowsills above you. Andrella, you notice like a young woman, clearly dressed like a mercenary, that keeps like showing up when you turn corners. Celia, you see both of those people and a third person.
Sure.
You very clearly see a pair of serpentine eyes watching you from some of the alleyways.
I whisper to Cecilia, I think we're being tailed.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
How many?
Keep going to the good inn.
What did you say, Michael?
I think Vana just says how many?
3.
A halfling in the headways, or a childlike creature.
Probably a halfling.
Which one is the most concerning?
Probably the armored, weaponed woman.
I'll be back.
No, wait.
Don't let her do a bad thing.
V.
Already in the shadows.
She's really good at sneaking.
Yeah, she's
gonna get us in trouble.
Very good at sneaking.
You don't just kill people the moment you get into a city.
Only if you get
she's
caught.
probably not gonna kill them.
Let's see how she does. She has advantage.
Those awesome boots of advantageness. Ooh.
Yeah.
I need to get me a pair of those boots.
So Vana just disappears into the crowd somewhere.
Echo slowly becomes the predator.
Yeah, when Cecilia said she's really good at sneaking, it was a mixture of, oh yeah, she's really good at sneaking, she's gonna get away, and also like, oh, she's really good at sneaking.
Yeah, and the next time you come around the corner, the woman in armor like looks at you, like looks at you all like, wait, where'd the dark elf go? And then she like bends over and vomits.
I wink at her when she says that.
She doesn't say that. She just looks around.
No, when she had that look on her face, I'm like, wink.
She like bends over and vomits, and then just like out from an alleyway, Vana appears and is like, she'll have to fall behind.
What did you give to her?
I found some really cool mushrooms. Okay.
Works for me. Okay.
Poison expert.
Yes, she has poison. She has poison proficiency. So you arrive at the inn. It's called the Hall of the Hammerer's Hall, or the Hall of Hammers, or like something. It has.
I thought you were gonna say it was called the Hall of Ham.
The Hall of Hammers. The Hall of the Hammerer, and it's got like this big, like blacksmith's hammer, hanging from the entryway. It's tall. It's like a 3-story building.
Mhm.
It's all kind of like stacked on top of each other. Do you just walk inside, or do you find a place
Um,
to hitch up the horses?
yeah, so first question as we're getting up there. Are you guys all gonna want to stay in the same room?
Um,
Will they?
I guess I would split a room with the princess if she's okay with it, since I'm her knight now. Question mark.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
seems very uncouth. Saba, like jokes.
What will the courts say upon hearing that
Yes.
the princess and a knight shared a room?
Scandalous.
You don't understand how the courts work.
I do understand that a single woman and a single man sleeping in the same room together alone can only lead to certain assumptions.
That's fine. We won't be alone. Kirk will be there.
Oh, right.
Who?
That's fair. And
It's a very
Xander's
long
always with
story.
me.
It's a very long story.
And then I think in Abyssal, she just says, she looks at Rafik and is like, I'm the one in irons, and she talks to herself. And they just like they kind of like hiss at Saba, and Saba like shuts up and just like looks down.
So are we looking for 3 rooms then? Everybody split pairs off? Or should we stay together for safety? What are you guys most comfortable with?
I have a
Definitely,
question.
I think pairs would be good.
I have a question. And before I ask it, don't freak out. Will they even rent a room to us?
They're renting the room to me.
Right. But like, you know.
I mean, if it's that big of a deal, just don't interact with anybody. Just, just don't just
That's how I got by.
It's not a big deal to us. I'm asking if it'll be a big deal to them.
I'm the one buying the room.
Okay.
Excuse me. If
Okay,
I
quick.
might-
What are we deciding on? 1 room, 3 rooms?
Who is this person?
Like the small child like appears. If I might be of service,
Okay.
Whose child is this?
that's racist. I'm a bloody halfling.
What? You said child.
I did.
The
I
GM
did.
said
Look like a child. That's what.
the GM said child.
I kind of smirk just a little bit because they've been getting on me about being racist and now it's happening to them.
Look,
The
so
G-
Have I seen a halfling before? Probably not.
no, they're not from up north. They're like a southern people.
You see me like look at. You sure that's not Faye?
Faye, your ass as well, do. All right, so okay, so princess, my lady.
Yeah, so
He doesn't
I'm
call you
not
princess because he didn't.
yeah. I'm wearing those clothes that I was able to more or less put together in Icon, so I look like a noble scholar or some
What is
shit.
it? Obviously, you are a woman of rank, and you're traveling with people of lesser rank.
That's how rank works.
That is how rank works. But one things you probably might run into with this particular establishment is they don't particularly like scaly skin or halflings. But I can get you in.
To the place that doesn't like you.
Why?
Okay. Why?
I
What's
mean,
your angle?
payment. I got to piss them off. You get your room. I'll get only a bit gold.
You think I wouldn't be able to get the room myself?
No, I know you'd be able to get the room. I just know they'd be sleeping in the stables.
Not if I bought the rooms.
All right, have a butcher and see.
I'll give it a try, and if it doesn't work, you can have your fun.
Oh, and what is the darling lady's name?
Annie.
No. Remember there was that M name.
Malit.
Malit? Yeah. You can call me Malit.
Well, Lady Malit. I am Patches O'Houlihan, and if you need anything, you go find old Patches, all right?
Certainly.
Doff their cap.
I thought they were doffing their patch.
They, they walk. They walk off. They just kind of like lean up against like a
Yeah.
like something like a big crate or something, and they just like take out a pocket watch, and you definitely see someone like walking by, like, hey, where am I? Like checking themselves because they've like just lost their pocket watch. TikTok.
Okay. Are we gonna try 2 to room?
Sure.
All right. Everybody, you 4 stay in the wagon. Echo, stay with the wagon. We're going to get stables for the wagon and the horse. I will be right back. Why did you just let the princess walk away alone? You dummies.
I follow her. It's like, right.
Hey, I think Vana like raises a hand. My people do a lot of business in this region. I could come with you.
Okay.
You see Echo is like, oh, fair enough.
She like jumps down and like follows you.
In the middle of the country. Like, yeah, Andrella's clearly mulling over in her head. There's like a look on her face. It's clear. It's like, kind of business.
You see me kind of look over to which one's the more shady one? I can't remember the shady cleric, that lady that we have.
Saba.
Saba. I'm like, Saba. Can I call you Saba?
It is my name.
I'm just. So, do they have any pit fights around here?
Here?
Yes.
I don't know, but there is the pit of the Red Serpent in the city of the Serpent.
Oh, okay. So not around here. It's like, I was trying to see if I can make some quick cash.
Oh, we have plenty of coin.
So yeah, so we're gonna figure out what happens to the wagon in a second, but we're gonna follow Andrella and Vana in.
Okay. I go inside and I find the inn owner, patron person.
Yeah. There's like a man working the counter. So. Oh.
Good evening.
Hello.
I am here. I would like to purchase 3 rooms for me and my party.
You and your party. And where are you coming from?
We are just traveling through.
I think he like blinks at you.
That's not what he asked.
Where are you coming from and where are you going to?
Is it normal that people need to know these things?
How many times have you stayed in an inn?
I mean, she's traveled. She always stays in the nice places.
You've never had to well, like it's not uncommon for like people like really nice places to have like a guest book.
Okay.
Where this kind of information would be recorded.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Okay. So
Are you with the bride or the groom?
Vana like steps forward and is like,
I'm gonna say we're coming from like the capital and we're headed to one of the other big cities on the other side of the princedom.
Mm-hmm. And I think he like looks at Vana for a second.
Mm-hmm.
When you say party, will you be bringing property in with you this evening?
I look at Vana.
I think she just looks at him and is just like, she suddenly like puts on like a tough girl act. Is that a problem? And the guy kind of like leans back and is like, no, but there is a we do require they are appropriate, that it is all appropriately marked, and we do also have a small nominal fee for the handling of property.
You won't be handling the property.
By bringing in the property, we are incurring risk. It'll be 5 gold for you and 10 for any individual property you're bringing in.
I'm still glancing at Vana, like, is this the best route to be going?
Like Vana just like looks at you and is like, well, mistress, then down the street only make us pay 5 for all of them. I really don't know why you insist on getting them separate rooms.
When you treat them right, then it's just easier.
I mean, and I think she like looks at him and she's just like, okay. I left my purse in the wagon. I'll be right back. Malit, are you all good?
Yeah, I should have the coin on me actually.
You do? Oh, you do? Okay, good. That's fine. I'll go get the bags.
Okay. I will double up my rooms, so I will need 3.
Very well. So
2 per room.
So he's going to need so that's 5 for the first room and 10 for the second. The other 2.
So total of 25?
25, yeah.
Okay. I pull out 25 gold and then I put an additional 5 gold in there and I say I believe we're going to just get along fine, right?
Ma'am, as long as you follow all the rules. They are marked appropriately, correct?
Vana takes care of all that. I'm sure it's fine.
I understand. Why let a human get your hands dirty when a dark elf will do it for cheaper? Anyway, but I'll show you to your rooms.
Thank you.
He like steps out from behind the counter and like gets 3 keys and hands them to you and starts leading you upstairs.
Okay.
So Vana comes out.
Yeah, huh?
Sweetie.
So Vana comes out and she's like, we got a problem.
What?
Y'all are gonna have to pretend to be slaves.
What?
Rafik looks pissed. I don't know. He started asking about property, and I got all flustered, and I just went into like dark elf mode, and it worked. I'm sorry.
Echo looks.
I
He's like, a knight does what he must do.
Well, you're knighted. You're fine. It's just the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Now I feel bad.
You'd feel better if you were in the predicament to live.
It's like, when you have to suck it up, it's one thing. When you other people, it's like, now I feel bad.
I think Patches comes over and is like, top of the morning.
Yes. What?
You're gonna need marks. I got marks.
Give me a bit of time. We might not have to.
Give you a bit of time.
Not you. Go shoot.
Technically, the streets could be for anybody.
And like walk off. Andrella, so you are led up to a lavish room. The nicest one.
But standard by my standards.
It's kind of subpar by your standards. It's nice. And then he shows you to two other like much smaller rooms. Like, will these do for your he doesn't. It's very clear that he's trying very hard not to use the word slaves.
Party.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Do you need one of our bellhops to help you fetch your things?
That probably won't be necessary, but I will need assistance getting the wagon and horses taken care of.
I'll have a stable boy around right away.
Thank you.
No problem, miss. And then he like bows and then goes off to go do his thing.
Okay, I return to the wagon.
After Patches took off, I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna go try to find the eyes that were checking us out from the alley.
Yeah.
I guess I just make myself conspicuous and let them kind of like find like. I'll just go.
Yeah.
I'll just go back and walk around until I see them, and then I'll approach. Basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they like there's a woman with a mask of a blue serpent, like hiding in the shadows.
Yeah, and then so I'll walk over, and then just start talking Abyssal with her. Greetings, sister.
Greetings.
Would you happen
You
to
travel with an Azimar?
Yes, we are going south for that exact.
She your prisoner?
No, she is an ally and an asset that we're going to use to hopefully stop the war.
She raises an eyebrow. I hope you are right. It's been getting a lot harder to do my job in this city because of the war.
Well,
how can I help you?
Would you happen to have lodging for myself and our other two siblings?
Of course. Do you know the price of admission to any blue Serpent Inn?
Out of care, do they need secrets from all three of us or just me?
They would need, in this situation, they need from all three of you.
Okay. Man, what secret should I give?
Like, after a while, can you, like, reuse a secret from one place to another
They'll
place
know.
if it's still a secret?
They'll know.
Okay. Because, like, after a while, they're going to know everything. There's no secrets left for you to tell them.
That's the point.
And then you're just not able to do anything.
Well, it helps that it's more about, like, having the information. It doesn't really matter what the secret is.
Right, but if you have no more secrets because you've told them everything.
Fine, better learn some new stuff.
That you want us to never know about. And then one day when the campaign's almost over, it's like, by the way, if y'all could get to know each other, we're like, no.
Would they know about Yeah, well, yeah, the blue serpent is right next
They
to
would know
Icon.
about Icon.
Yeah. Fuck.
I mean, there's plenty of things that have happened in Icon that they might not know about, like that I chopped off my fingers, that there's a pact with a hag, that the
The princess carries a cursed sword.
well, I don't know if Cecilia believes that apparently.
Well, we know it's a weird sword. I will tell her that the Orcish gods of death take a special interest in our party.
Fascinating.
That's
one way to put it.
That's a word for it.
Follow the snakes. They will lead you to the hideout.
Of course. Thank you.
You're welcome. And she starts to head back down the alley.
Mm-hmm. All right, then I'll head back to the wagon.
It's about the same time Andrella arrives.
Okay. We have rooms?
So do we.
You got rooms for yourself? Then why did I get rooms for you?
Well, after we learned that we would have to pretend to be slaves, we decided to find vacancy elsewhere.
It's fine. Everything worked out well. So tell me, what kind of cuisine do we have around here?
Saba just looks up and is like, pickling's very big here.
See, let's try that.
You let Patches tell you where to go?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Make a deception check.
I'm not even really trying to lie. I'm just like, but sure. Yes, I am not. Yeah.
Passive insight is better than that.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I was. Yeah. It fits because I'm not even trying. I just like jokingly said, mm-hmm. Yes.
Patches.
Gonna trust a man named Patches.
Okay, then how? Where?
I'm in charge.
see
You had a kid named Patches in a previous game. Don't give me that.
Listen.
Also, it's a Hearthstone
It's
card.
different.
Okay, please continue.
It's different.
I'm in charge now.
I will write an essay about why it's different.
Right. It's so wise.
Please continue.
This is why it's different.
I sought refuge with family.
Oh. Well, you might want to get moving on then.
Sure.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I think Rafik stands up and just cracks their neck, and says, Priestess Cecilia, I leave Saba in your care. And then they walk over to Patches and exchange some money and then come back wearing a collar.
What? Yeah, but.
That was unexpected.
But I
call it morbid curiosity.
We were making. It was more about the point. All three of us were gonna go, and then. Fine.
Paying extra money, yeah.
Okay. Well, I told I told them three. So I guess, Vana, do you want to come with? Or no, you probably have to. You're part of the ruse.
Please. I want to come. This place is terrifying.
Okay. Cool.
They think I'm a slaver. It's a little racist.
Okay. Come on. You.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. we are going to go. We'll head that way. Do we want to meet back here in the morning?
Yeah.
Can you? If you're so scared to be seen out in public?
We'll manage.
See, we'll meet here. We're all friends. Everything is friendly. We're gonna go get some food. Let's go eat, people. Because vegetables can only get you so far.
I don't really want to eat people, Echo.
Don't worry, we're not around the hags anymore. That was disturbing.
I know.
So you arrive. So you go your separate ways. Yeah. Cecilia, Vana, and Saba follow like a series of like flying snakes. Like winged snakes are not an uncommon sight this far south.
Mhm.
And so you see them like on like roosting, and then they'll like fly a little bit, and then wait for you to follow them.
Yeah, it's like pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So we head wherever that is. I like whisper to Vanna like they're gonna need another secret, so in case you need to think of something.
We have a good one.
Okay. Good. Yeah, and we head to the Blue Serpent Inn.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like yeah, you end up like yeah, it looks like kind of like a rundown like bar. Once you go inside, there's a man, a human looking man working the counter, and when he sees you, he just like motions to like a back door. And then you go out and down, and there's where the like blue serpents are living.
Mm-hmm.
Andrella. What are you up to?
Well, can I can pass Echo off as a bodyguard type, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, food, I guess. Echo wants to eat.
Yeah. So Rafik sits down next to you. Or well, I guess
Is this inn has a restaurant in it?
yeah, it has a place to eat. Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll try here to start with. And if it does not satisfy Echo's high demands, we will go elsewhere.
Yeah, it's like like duck soup.
Ooh, okay.
And it's like
Whack.
it's delicious. Rafik Rafik looks like they've done this before. Like they're like not making eye contact. They're like nodding, not saying anything, just sort of watching what's
Mhm.
going on. How is Andrella interacting with them?
I think she's just kind of watching them, the way their behavior changed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fosenland doesn't do slaves.
That you know of. There's still a black market.
Well, it's discouraged.
I've freed a few people in my time. It's another part of my job.
What is your job?
Pure.
And they're speaking Draconic to you.
Okay.
You see, oh darn it! I can't. Do I know Draconic? No, I don't think. No, I don't.
Wow.
Well, they can just speak common if you guys are alone.
Because I was about to say she's pure well, they are pure unadulterated badass.
Thank you. People of my order, we are the light in the darkness. We go to places where there is most need. and we bring peace or justice.
Hmm.
Whether that means freeing slaves in Vossenland or um, rescuing prisoners of war in Musa Benetit or administering justice to a traitor.
Would you have killed her if the murder charge wasn't on there?
If you would have still accepted my duel and not yielded, yes.
All those things are worth killing her?
It's never about killing her. She chose to let the gods judge her fate. And the gods intervened. Priests and priestesses of excess tend to think of things as all or nothing. They are either completely right or completely wrong. It made sense to me that she did not try to protest the duel. I wish she wouldn't have. But she didn't.
And now it's going to be a duel in a different place? It's going to be the same thing?
No, it will be a tribunal.
So, justice from the leader.
Justice from the gods.
Okay. By fighting again? Then how? Is it a person?
This is a process.
Okay.
It is a very important and sacred religious rite.
Okay. I just didn't want there to be an accidental injustice where you thought that you had managed whomever it was that killed Zulu. Is it Zulu? Zula?
Zara.
Zara. Darn it. I was so close. Where you thought you got the person who killed Zara and you didn't. I imagine there's an investigation into that properly now.
We know what killed her.
What killed her?
The issue was who was responsible for putting her in the situation.
What was it?
The Solar.
A solar?
Excuse me, Planetar.
Had she gone down to the battles?
No. We don't know. But they threw her head on a catapult over the city walls. Many of the people in the temple believed that Saba and her overexpansion of resources forced Lady Zara and her closest agents to make a desperate supply run, and they failed. In that regard, she is responsible for the death. The duel was to determine if the gods judged her as such.
Okay. Well, you're still going to get that judgment, right? So I didn't mess up anything.
You made it more complicated.
You see
You
me
brought in
lean
all
over.
gods.
I lean over. That's what she does. As I kind of drink my soup. I kind of look to like when they bring me another bowl. Can I ask, like I say, hey, can you ask the chef what's his what spices he use if he doesn't mind or she?
Secret recipe.
Ah, I trade you recipe for recipe.
You'll have to talk to them about that.
Okay.
That feels like a good place to end that scene.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Do we want to cut back? Do we want to go to Blue Serpent Inn?
Sure.
Okay.
Chilling at the Blue Serpent Inn. How you doing?
Cause
Because your ex-girlfriend and your current girlfriend are currently staying with you.
you know, it's a thing.
Does Vana know that?
I don't think Vana knows. I don't think Vana knows that Cecilia's non-monogamous yet. I don't think it's come up.
I well like I it
It might now.
we'll talk about it.
I seen her have sex before.
Yes.
Yes. All y'all have sex.
Vana has not.
So I know what y'all preferences are, and I'm like, huh?
We'll talk about it.
That's neat.
It's fine. It's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like we get into like a room, like our like the room that we're all staying in.
Mhm. Do you still have Saba like in restraints?
No.
Where's she gonna run?
Seriously, where's she gonna run? No, yeah, like now that we're here, I like
Not to be that jerk.
undo them. Like I like it. We're here. You're fine. And then like there's like a weird like very very thick pause, and then just like and then just Cecilia is just like, what the hell was wrong with Andrella?
Wanna like looks at you and is like, I think she wanted to get you all a nice place to stay, and she thought this was the best way to do it.
Well, did she see how she was acting when I said I didn't want to pretend to be a slave? What the hell?
So she doesn't like me very much, so I feel like I'm a bad judge of this. But I think she's been a little more headstrong even than she was before since she got that sword.
Oh. Yeah.
Do we want to do something about that?
I don't know what I can do about it. Technically, I swore an oath to the person that made that sword.
Saba just like
I had to get out
Saba
of
just like Saba, who is already like lounging on the like a bed.
Yeah.
Just, like up and is like, I could fix it.
I had to get out of jail. It was a whole thing.
I could fix it.
What do you mean?
could make it so that you could get the sword away from her, so that you could figure out whatever magical properties it had.
I don't like this idea. I don't like this idea.
Why? You never like any of my ideas.
Well,
You want-
For
Because
good
they-
reason.
They
Why-
usually involve things like this. It's like stealing
Thief.
things and like
Thievery.
I don't want to
It's a family movie. Family.
I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it from.
You don't have to take it. Just identify what it does. Clerics have the identify spell, right?
Yes.
Nope.
Maybe.
Nope.
Only wizards and sorcerers.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't
And-
know.
No.
And the best warlock in the series.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, I think it's,
it's
sorcerers.
bards and
Oh, bards get it too.
wizards
Yeah.
and a subclass of sorcerer or warlock. I don't think sorcerers get it.
Fair enough. I stand corrected.
There are plenty of identify scrolls though.
Yeah, I don't want to take it from her or cause any sort of weird thing. There's some sort of weird connection between her and that blade.
Hello, darkness.
Which is
my
fine.
old
I just
This is
I
fine.
It's affecting her. And she's about to go into a war zone. I feel like we should address it sooner rather than later.
I mean we can bring it up. Yeah, we can bring it up. I'm just really I'm just frustrated with
Why?
It's like whenever we get a step ahead, when it's like we take a step forward and we go we go 5 steps back with the whole not like zero like cultural not even cultural understanding, just understanding of people that didn't grow up in a castle.
You could talk to her about that.
I've done it so many times.
To be fair, it's been less than a year. Change don't happen that quickly. It takes time, patience, years. Especially someone to make you a better person.
Saba just is like, I could try.
You've already no.
No, I already know what you're gonna do.
Remember the last time she tried something on Adrella.
You did plenty the first time we went to the Blue Serpent Temple.
All I did was get her drunk.
Yeah, with your excess magic.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. You have to get consent first.
Vana raises a hand.
Yes, V.
She like blushes when you call her V. I could try
Try what?
calling out Andrella.
I don't have to call her out. I just wanted to get that pretending to be slaves sucks. And I didn't want to do it. Like
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like
To be fair,
Is there any way any of these 3, or I guess the 2 NPCs, would have insight enough to sort of understand what Andrella's motivations were there and what about that was perhaps why she responded that way?
I mean, Vana was there.
Uh-huh.
What help me understand as a GM?
Andrella wanted to be able to get a nice place for everybody and not have to go hiding anymore. And she's like, I can do this. I can afford this. I can make this happen. And then Cecilia's like, no, I'm going to go hide. Screw your gift. I don't want things that you've got. I'm just go away. And Andrella was like, what the fuck?
Our party is
Yep.
This is our complicated family.
Yep.
And Echo is just in the
Vana-
middle of it, like, I like you both. Now get along already.
I think Vana just raises a hand and is just like, well, I didn't shut down the slaver thing. He saw me and just started making assumptions, and we just rolled with it. I don't know if they would have given you a room if we would have been honest or not. But I think Andrella just wanted a nice place for us to stay where
I don't want to stay in a nice place that is cool with slaves.
I mean,
and requires that they be marked and
to be fair, that's just the law here. That's not.
the shitty law.
Look, I'm from Everdark. I know a thing or two about shitty laws.
I know.
Yeah, but just it's. She wasn't trying to hurt you. We weren't, because I helped her. I pretended to be a slaver because I was afraid you wouldn't be allowed in.
I know.
It's not all her fault, okay? Just it's my fault too.
Well, we're working on that, and just I don't know.
I think Saba raises a hand.
Yes.
Everybody's so polite in this conversation.
Yes, Saba.
While on the other side of the conversation, we have the two ADD people with the super serious person.
So, like, fuck it. Y'all want to get drunk and like make out? I think she just says that like completely straight faced. And I think Vana looks very confused.
I look at Vana and like, have I told
Is
you
this
about her?
Is this an excess thing? Ugh. She like kind of like, no, I'm gonna go. Vana's just like, I don't want to be here now. I feel so uncomfortable. I don't want to be here now.
Oh, we,
Just like goes out into the hall.
I think Echo asked Jessica.
Yeah,
They have snake arms for like the different like left side of their body, right? Or right side, or
yeah,
They have an arm with snake scales on it.
like is snakes or snake scales?
snake scales.
Oh.
no, wasn't one of the armor actually snakes?
He retconned it.
Well, I mean, we can do snakes. Like,
Well, in my head, I was going to ask, like, does each one have a consciousness of their own, or do they work in?
They work. They control all the different snakes on their body.
Okay.
I mean,
if you say it's like a scale arm, I'm cool with that too. You know, like super scale arm, Falco punch, cool.
No, if it was retcon, it's fine. I remember because it was super cool.
Yeah,
I think I said that, and then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, oh, that would make their job really hard. If everyone involved is still cool with that, I'm cool with it too.
No,
I mean, whatever works for your whole. I mean, I know you are. Yeah, whatever you want to do that works best for your stuff.
Because I watched Star versus.
I'll just give him. I'm making his class of all as well as long. I'll just let him be able to cast disguise self on himself.
I play. Like I watched Star versus the Force of Evil. And the arms on one of the character are snakes. They each have a consciousness.
No,
So it's
they're-
kind of funny, like to see them like having conversations. Like, you're doing a terrible job. I'm like, you shut up, you
they're just no, they're not.
conscious.
They're not like snake heads. They don't all have like mouths.
Yeah, okay.
It's just like I guess they're like finger kind of they're like arm kind of like divides where the hand would be into
Right.
five
yeah.
separate snake tails. That
I'm okay with the first grab con just being a giant armor fist.
giant snake arm fist.
Yeah.
That feels like it makes their life easier.
Yes, let's go with that. But anyway,
But I feel bad because now I feel like I'm disappointing Lily.
No. It's fine.
There will be plenty of other Yanti that we're gonna encounter.
I mean, your dad has snake arms. I can tell you that.
Ooh.
Disappointment gone.
Your dad's a nightmare speaker.
I didn't know that. That sounds awesome.
Whatever that is.
That's the monster type from the Volo's guide.
Ah.
They're scary. They're very scary.
That's what I like about the new books. They actually
Mhm.
spread on cultures of different characters.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah,
Drows, they get
they've got their like big snake arm.
Coolio.
So they just
everybody wins.
And so what are the sleeping arrangements now that you have 3 people and 3 rooms?
I mean,
We'll probably drop a room.
well, I've already paid for them. I don't care.
Okay.
Just gonna keep them. Everybody can probably stay in the same room. Do we want to do watches again?
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Then it'd be easier to do that with everybody in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So
There's probably like a big lounge couch thing
mhm.
and like a couple of chairs or something.
Yeah, Rafik plays the Dilruba.
Oh, pull out my harp.
I pull out my ocarina.
We're jamming.
Jamming, just jamming with you.
I think Ghost Kirkhoff just kind of looks at his harmonica and is just like, okay.
Kirkall, join this. Nobody else will get to hear you, but I can. So.
Yeah. You all have kind of a jam sesh.
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
on. Can I chase after Fauna?
Yeah, chase after Vana.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I hurry out and like, hey, sorry about her. What?
Is it that bad?
Didn't know it was that disgusting to you, but okay.
No, it's just that feels really just transactional.
That's kind of their thing.
Who would be into that? What the hell?
All of the people of excess.
No, but like, who would want to participate in that?
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but like,
Orgies are no big deal.
no, they're not.
What?
If everyone was consenting, then I would be fine with it. I've told I've told you what I do, right?
Yeah, you're like nice to people and stuff.
It's deeper than
boy.
that. I help people find relief that they need, whatever form that happens to take.
You see the like gears. You see like thinking face. And she's
Sometimes that's
eyes get very big, and she's like,
Sometimes it's being nice to
Oh.
people. Sometimes it's baking a pie. Sometimes it's singing a song.
sometimes it's making out with your girlfriend and a random stranger.
Random.
I mean, she's not a random stranger.
My mind's telling me no, but my body.
I know her from back home.
Have you done stuff like that with her before?
Not like super casually. We dated for a while.
Oh.
We were going through our training at the same
Oh,
time.
okay. I'm not mad. I'm just jealous. Okay. I mean,
Are you okay?
no, I guess I just want to I guess I just want to understand where the walls are. She's like actually doing this with her arms.
That's good. I mean,
What are the rules, so to speak?
what do you want them to be? What are you comfortable with?
I mean,
I know we don't have to make stone walls right now tonight in this exact 5 minutes.
I'm from, like,
we can talk about it, and it's fine.
I wouldn't call monogamy normal.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody kind of cheats on their spouse, but they have a spouse. I just want to
it's not. If
wanna,
it helps,
I want to understand what makes our relationship different than anyone else you provide relief to, I guess.
I'm not with them.
Are you just, but you're not just like providing relief to me right now, because that's what I need.
No.
A damaged piece of work.
No. You see, you were there when I told you. Do you saw how awkward I was?
Yeah, I just didn't. I don't. I'm sorry.
No,
That was surprising.
Okay, listen. The way it works when I'm doing what I do isn't. It's a weird mix of feelings and thought. I don't know. It's hard to define it now that I have to define it.
So she's transactional, right? So that makes sense to me. It's just like any hooker.
But she's a hedonist, like an extreme hedonist. Like everything is just taking what you can and going to as far as you can go with it.
I get that. I get that. I just the feelings and compassion part confuse me. You got to remember, my husband cheated on me for a year with.
I would never do that. It's not, if you don't want me to do something, I wouldn't do it.
Let me think about things, okay?
Sure. Do you want to be alone, or?
I don't know. not sure I really want to be in that room.
Okay, we can
right
get
now.
a different room.
Okay. Let's go with that.
I should. Rafik placed her under my care. I should probably at least be there to watch her.
You stay with her.
I have rooms.
You can stay with Neffy, and then.
She reaches out and pets the snake a little bit. Do you think it would just be easier for me to go check on the others?
If you want to.
I don't know what I want right now. I want to be useful.
Well, I'm sure they're fine. If that would make you, if it would help you to go make sure that they're okay in person, then sure.
Don't priestess me.
I'm not
what
sure.
What do you want? What do you want, Cecilia? You want me to stay here?
Yeah, but if you don't,
Okay, then I'll stay here.
Okay.
Want me to sleep in the same room as you and Saba?
Not if it makes you uncomfortable to be around her like that.
I mean, I'm going to be traveling with her, so I might as well get over it.
Okay.
Just... Okay. I think she, hugs you.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of doesn't really know what else to do. It's like, all right, let's go make sure she hasn't done something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Scene.
Hey, how you like the song I post?
Lily.
Uh-huh.
You know, I can't make it easy for you.
I know.
Can't make it easy. I can't make it easy for you. Do we want to do one more scene before we wrap up?
Sure. Do you have a scene in mind?
Yeah, kind of. It's I guess it would have to be the next morning. Never mind. We're good to wrap here if we want to wrap here.
Okay.
Unless you all just want to do the scene of you all coming together and.
If we wanna.
Well, okay. So what was the point of us being here? We were gonna get some supplies and stuff.
Yeah, we can do that
supplies.
when we.
We travel for 7 days, so we need supplies before we hit the desert.
Yeah.
I need some actual desert gear that fits my size.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to do the shopping now, so we're ready to just go and head south next session?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So you're going to need. Everyone is going to need weather appropriate clothes.
Yes.
Everyone is going to need enough water, because depending on where you want to enter the Badlands, the canyon, the mesas, you've got if you take the blue, you've got at least 12 days worth of water that you need to find a way to carry.
Yep.
And if you enter and head south, you've got 8 days.
Echo.
Yes.
You have create water.
Yes.
I also have create water.
Okay.
So if we just want to get a couple barrels,
That's what I'm thinking.
We can just split the spell slots between us to create water kind of as we need it.
Yes. Where we could create 10 gallons.
Right?
So
Yeah,
that
we can
should-
we can like create 10 gallons, fill up a barrel, use it, and then just keep. We could just buy one barrel and just keep filling it up, kind of, if we wanted to.
Yeah, barrels
One
are
barrel?
2 GP.
Okay.
Do you want to buy 2 just to have 2?
You're also gonna need food in rations for that distance.
Right. Yeah, that one
So
will have
if
to.
we're
yeah.
going the green route,
You said that
Uh,
was 12 days.
12 days. That's just to get to the coast.
Mhm.
From there becomes the issue of will you need food on the if you can catch a ship, will you need food on the ship, or if you travel along the coast, will you
Okay, calculator.
Is there wildlife that Echo will be able to hunt?
on the coast? Yes.
No. En route.
Like in theory, but I don't know if Echo would know what is safe to eat in this area.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I got 2 spells. One, because I use my spells for utility, because it's like I'm a frontline fighter. I'm not going to cast spells while fighting. I have locate animals and plant, and I could pick up purify food and water.
Well,
which will
purified
move-
food and water requires existing food that is spoiled or diseased or something.
Like it can remove disease, but I don't think we. Well, I could probably learn to detect poison. That would be a good one, though.
I
Let me
guess.
see.
Well, I guess it can we have the money, so can we just get a crap ton of rations to have?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can store them in the wagon.
So we'd need 12 days of rations per person.
To get to the coast. If you want to have enough rations for the whole thing,
Ooh, best thing. Detect poison and disease is a ritual spell, so I can prepare it and don't have to do slots. It take 10 minutes to cast.
So if you get 100 rations, that is 16 days
Yes.
for 6
for
people.
the whole party.
Yes.
Are you including food for the horses?
Crap.
They don't eat rations. They need actual horse feed.
Yeah.
Which is different. I'll look up the price for horse feed.
Sure.
Well, folks, I think we're going to be calling it a night while we do some math crunching.
That shouldn't be too bad. So,
Because are you going to allow me to do checks on the way there to see if I can save them food and stuff by,
yeah, for sure.
And then.
So, okay.
Sorry.
Food for the horses is 5 silver pieces per day.
Okay.
So, which route I guess now's the time to decide which route you're taking. Are you taking green or are you taking pink?
I like green. It's technically less like desert travel.
And less war zone?
Yeah, and less war zone. We just have to cut through that chunk of one, and then we can cut around.
Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm okay with that. And I can prepare water breathing for when the princess never leave on water.
I like that you think that Andrella is going to be the one that falls in the water and not Cecilia.
No, I think somebody's going to try to steal her while we're on like the war zone. Is this going to be one of those things? Or she might go curse sword or somebody and chase.
So let's get the total. So once you enter the Badlands, that's 12 days. You do all this sea travel. Assuming you take the sea route or able to catch a boat, you can do all this in 2 or 1. And then from there, it's 6 days.
6 days.
So you're looking at a total of.
Is that a port city?
Yes, this is a port city.
Okay, we can restock on the way there. That's neat.
Yeah.
So let's just say 20 times 6. So if we buy 120 rations, and then
you'll need at least, and assuming you don't get lost, well, you can't get lost. So you'll need, I'd probably go with 20 days worth of horse feed. So that's 40 like days worth of feed.
So 200 silver in horse feed. How much is a ration?
A ration, hold on, 1 day's ration. One day's ration is 5 silver pieces.
Okay. So 1 day's ration is 20 times. Okay, so 800 silver will buy us rations and horse feed for that distance.
Plus the 2 GP for the barrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then is it 10 silver to a gold?
Can we get a trough?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so then 82 gold for the barrels, rations, and horse feed. Is that, and then whatever clothing y'all want to buy for
Clothing.
yourselves.
How much are you investing in this clothing?
I'm gonna get
Do
something.
you want
nice.
like the finest Nether Crossing clothes you can get?
I'm gonna get something nice because I don't know how to knot.
I'm gonna pick
Do-
something that's convenient for me for my size.
Um,
Because I can't be picky.
Andrella's 15, Echo's 2 gold pieces.
would the Wanti already have our desert clothes?
You
Actually-
can buy them directly from the 1T if you'd like.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, 5, not 5, 2 GP for each of you.
Okay.
I just hear for some
And
reason
Rafik already has desert clothes, so you don't have to worry about him.
every time I think of the desert, I think of the theme song from JoJo Bizarre Adventure of the Pillarmen.
So,
How much for the nice, like nicer clothes?
15 GP each.
Okay. I will buy nicer clothes for Vana and myself.
All right. How are you equipping Saba?
Oh, she doesn't already have stuff?
Nope.
Okay. I'll get her the nice clothes too.
Okay, so that's 45 plus 2 for Echo. 40.
Since I bought this. I bought the 3 of us our stuff. Since I'm just there, I can just take it out of mine. If you want to be awkward and
62.
yeah, got it.
62 GP. Everyone be thinking about what their summer outfits look like for next time.
Hell yeah.
I'm probably getting my night design on the back of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
How's everybody feeling?
Huh?
How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Going pretty good.
I need to figure out how to explain stuff.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna make this easy for you. Starting this ship is one thing. Now you have to hold it.
Or
It's
she
okay.
might go
I
the
love
way
every-
of
I love every part.
you be careful. You gotta watch out for those uni.
For the what?
The uni.
Oni.
Oh.
And the
Right.
uni came in, then they messed up relationships. It almost killed the party. It was pretty brutal.
Well, the hag is gone now. It's fine.
Well, also now you could kick Anoni's ass. Like
Oh,
now
yeah.
it's not a threat to you.
That's true. Yeah, we've leveled up like 3 times since then. So, or
It's still
something
going to
like
be a
that.
harsh fight because I think unis are like 7 through 9 ish CR. I
Cool.
I
can't
think
remember.
they're 5.
They're 5, really?
They're very under CR. Like,
Okay, I'm like, that's a rough 5.
they're a rough 5.
Okay.
Cone
cool.
of Cold alone is a rough 5.
Oh yeah, Cone of Cold is fucking. Anyway, cool. I'm glad we got a session in. Good times. I had a lot of fun. Plenty of drama, which is always good. If this were Blades, we would easily get 2 XP for the like conflict of the party thing.
I was thinking about it. I was like, I miss playing Blades. That was fun.
Evie, you look sad. What's wrong?
I'm tired.
Okay.
I also was wondering, so is the green scene not gonna get to happen anytime soon?
That'll happen next session. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
During en route next session.
Rock on. Awesome. So we're gonna do our quick outros, and then we'll be good for tonight. Michael, how about you start us off?
Hi, everybody. My name is Michael. I founded a game design group called Swift Design. I designed The Circle, which is a game about magic, feelings, and powers that you don't fully understand. It's mage without the bullshit and a less intellectual Harry Potter. I also designed games like Aristides, Seasons of the Witch. If you're at all interested in any of my games, you can follow me. You can support me on Patreon. You get access to all of them. Boom.
Coolio. Rock on.
Swift Design on Patreon.
Evie, how about you, outro?
Hi, I'm Evie. You can find me at the Happy Dose on Twitch and Twitter. I'm not doing anything much lately because I'm very busy, but in the new year, I'm probably going to pick up another streamed game.
Coolio.
So I will reveal details as those get more solid.
Rock on. Sounds good. Hey, Dob.
Hey, I'm Smith Mage. Holidays are busy for me, but I think it's going to slow down a little bit next week. Because I remember last time I had only one day, and then I turn around, it's like, you got 5 more days, son. I'm like, oh, geez. I'm hoping it's true that I actually get a break from the pharmacy and I could just go work the seafood job. The good thing about seafood job, I don't have to buy my own food.
There you go.
That's what I love. And seafood is expensive if you
Heck
buy
yeah.
it. Hopefully someone messed up on the order and don't want their crabs, crab legs, because I was like, oh god, so many snow crab legs when I started. But yeah, I like playing games. I like chilling. I think this is a very interesting campaign. And
And after 30-something episodes, I hope you think it's an interesting campaign.
Well, it's a very interesting world. That's why I like it, because it's like world building. Let me learn a little bit more. I think my character is maturing throughout the age.
Really good.
Your character has changed a lot since the very beginning in a lot of really good ways.
Well, when you're a wild child and you actually, it's like, hey, civilization ain't that bad. You get food. I have a culture. What?
What's pepper?
It's like I have a culture. This culture's awesome. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Oh my god, great, cool. Well, I'm Lily. You can find me here. Lillipad Nebula and all the stuff. I'm gonna be probably streaming some more Dragon Age at some point this week, maybe tomorrow or Saturday probably. And then maybe other, who knows, other stuff. Probably not other stuff. Probably just Dragon Age. I'm kind of easing back into doing my solo streams. So there's that. And we have tonight. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us and checking out the D&D. And we should see you next week. If not, the week after that or whenever. Alrighty. Have a good night. Bye-bye.